What's up, guys? My name is Andy.montalvo. I'm a real estate agent here in Houston, Texas with Martha Turner Sotheby's International. And today I wanted to talk about what many of you home sellers may be dealing with right now and possibly what's keeping a lot of people on the fence from selling their home. And that is how to buy your next home while you're selling your current one. Now, majority of the time when someone owns their current home, they're going to have to sell that house in order to buy their next house. And in a market that homes are hard to come by, that can be quite difficult sometimes. Now, if you're wondering why it is so difficult to buy a house right now, check this video out. It's gonna give you kind of a rundown of what's going on in the real estate marketplace at the moment. And before we start, please go ahead and hit like and subscribe down at the bottom, as your support means everything to me and I want to keep making this weekly content for you. It's a way for me to know that you're actually liking the video and the content is actually being helpful to you. Anyways, back to selling your house. Now, when it comes to selling your house before buying your next one, the very first thing you need to do is you need to look at your finances. Your finances are going to dictate if you can carry that second mortgage, and shop for that house without having to sell your home at the moment, or if you're going to have your next home be contingent on selling that house that you currently live in. Now, along with those finances is going to getting pre-approved and having that conversation with your lender about what you're wanting to do with your current home and then transitioning into your new home. Everything in real estate has to be done in a timely manner, and being prepared for this is going to help you a lot in the process. Now, most home sellers are going to have to sell their current home in order to buy their next house because most people can't carry two mortgages. I mean, it takes a lot of money to carry two mortgages. And if you can't carry two mortgages, then that's perfect for you because then you can just go ahead and shop like you would regularly shop for a house when you were first buying a house and you didn't have anything to close on prior to that. But for most of us, this is what's going to happen. Whenever you go to buy your next house, in your offer, you're going to have to make it contingent on the sale of your current home. Now, what does that mean? That means that in order for the contract on the house that you're wanting to buy to follow through, you're going to have to sell your current home. And usually the reason being is because you can't qualify for the loan for the new home without selling the current home. Now, as you can see, this can put you in sort of a sticky situation. That's why, as a home seller, your focus should first be on selling your current home. You shouldn't be focusing on buying your next home if you haven't gotten your current home under contract. The reason being is because when you're going to buy another house and you have that seller contingency in your offer, it scares some sellers. And that is because if something happens in your current contract to sell your house, that means that their contract to sell their house to you is going to fall apart. So one of the best ways to deal with that is to get your house into escrow before going out and making offers on houses. Getting your house into escrow, getting that earnest money collected, and getting that whole process already going makes your offer look a lot stronger when you're making offers to go buy a house. It just gives the other home seller a little more confidence that you're going to be able to pull through with the transaction. Now, another thing you can do is ask for a lease back from the home buyers that are buying your house. What the lease back will allow you to do is to stay in the closing and lease the property after you close on your house from the new homeowner. That's good because if you time it correctly, that lease back gives you a good amount of time to either close on your new house or go find that new home. Now, your other alternatives to just go find temporary housing, either go lease another home, stay in a hotel, go stay with family, or some way that you can just live temporarily while your new home is being either closed on or while we find your new home. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, of course he's going to say this because he is an agent himself, but the reality of it is that one of the best ways to make sure that the process of selling your home and going and buying your next home is as smooth as possible is to hire a good agent. Not just any agent, but a good agent who can stay on top of everything, keep good communication between all parties, and make sure that these timelines are met. If you don't know how to correctly set up the seller contingencies or ask for lease backs or put those little things in the contract, you may be losing a lot of money or getting stuck in contracts that you don't want to be in. Also, a good agent's expertise and relationships can get your home sold fast and get you into another house fast. Sometimes even being able to get into houses that are not on market yet. With that said, you want to make sure that you have somebody by your side making sure that things get done in a timely manner and that the process is as smooth as possible. Now, that is all I really have for you today with regards to selling your house and going ahead and buying your next house and how that process is going to kind of look like. Now, if you are a home seller and you're wondering how to get the most money for your house and how to best prepare your home for the marketplace, check this video out. It's going to give you some tips so you can sell that house fast and for the most money. If you're not in the Houston area and you're looking for local real estate help, go ahead and shoot me an email. Through Sotheby's, I'm connected to one of the largest nationwide networks of top tier real estate agents that I would love to connect you with. Now, if you are a home seller and you want to find out if you're going to have to sell your current home in order to buy your next house, or if you can carry those two mortgages and don't have a lender to speak to, go ahead and shoot me an email. I'd love to connect you with a great local lender. Come here, I want to tell you guys a little secret. one of the things I look forward to the most throughout the week is when you guys hit that like and subscribe button. So go ahead and hit like and subscribe, as I love your support and I want to keep making these weekly videos for you. With that said, I cannot wait to see you guys next week.